But I think one thing that's really important is even if I feel lonely, I don't feel alone. I look out and I see T-minus 8, I see Will for healing, I see the Bone Crushers, I see Link for Survival, I see MTXE, I see all these great teams who are united and push forward. Team Live Like LLK, push forward everything that Jen stood for, and so I don't feel alone. And that's really important. And you heard Jen say that might have started with her, but this idea has been embraced by so many of you and so many people around the country. And I actually found something that Jen wrote after the first Cycle for Survival, where it was just a small grassroots event. And she said it was an unbelievable day. And I reminded everybody that each and every one of us has the power within us to make a difference. That each and every one of us has the power to make a difference. And that is really how Cycle for Survival is growing. So with that in mind, I want to ask you guys, did you enjoy the ride this morning? I know some people ride this afternoon. Those who rode this morning, did you enjoy the ride this morning? Jen would say if you enjoyed the ride, I want you to make a commitment to yourself and to me, keeping in mind that each of us can make a difference. I want you to make a commitment to come back next year. If you are on a team, start your own team. If you started your own team, bring a friend back. And if every single one of us brings at least one new person into the mix for Cycle for Survival, guess what? It's going to continue to grow at the amazing pace it's been growing so far. So who's with me on that commitment? And I think we can keep doing so if we know we can make a difference, number one, and number two, if we're fearless. Because if we remove fear from the equation, we can accomplish anything. So what I'd like to do is to invite up here with me the most fearless people that I know. And that's all the cancer patients, caregivers, families of cancer patients. I'd love for you guys to come up and join me. Come up close, join me. And you guys are the most fearless people I know, so please join me up here. It's a big check, so please help.
Greetings, everybody. Come on up, guys. You gotta blow this up stage. From all teams.
This is one more time that you have to be fearless. I know it's not easy to come up here, but let's encourage the cancer patients, caregivers, family members to be fearless to come up here. So last year, you guys might remember that we ended up raising $4.7 million. That was last year. That was great. I was worried, actually, if we were going to be able to top it, because last year was fantastic. Well, this year, we went past that. And did we stop at 5? We didn't want to stop at 5, did we? No. We went right past 5. And then I looked up, and we went right past 6. I thought we were done, but you guys weren't done yet at that point, huh? We went right past 7. And so what I'd like to do today, in Jen's memory, and on behalf of the cancer patients here and caregivers, as well as the millions of rare cancer patients around the country, we're going to insist, we're going to present this check to Dr. Alan Hill. We're going to insist that every single penny of this money that all of you guys worked hard to raise, every single penny is used for research to find new treatment options so that Jen and other patients like her don't have to suffer. So with that in mind, on behalf of everybody up here, I'd like to present a check, and the number still grows. We can keep donating, through the end of March. But right now, as of right now, $7.5 million.
You know, I just flew in from New York yesterday, and I didn't know what to expect. But being here, I'm just blown away. You guys blow me away, and this check blows me away. And I'm just so thankful for all of you being here. And, I guess first of all, thank you to Equinox for your continual support of the events. And there's no way we can reach this number. And of course, special recognition to Dave and Dave and Jen's family who are here. And thank you so much for being an inspiration. I know on the cancer research side, we need patients and their advocates to tell us what we need to do and to remind us that we got to do better. And so thank you so much for that, Dave. And one of the things that I was really looking forward to is the fact this year, actually, I was fortunate enough to receive Cycle for Survival funding for my research, and I want to thank all of you personally for that, all the participants, all the donors. And the specific thing that you guys are funding is a clinical trial for a very rare tumor that arises from the salivary gland called adenoid cystic carcinoma. We call it ACC. And this is a fatal disease. It's an incurable disease. It's a disease that has no effective therapies. And about 2 years ago, we had a great idea for this trial, but it's been hard going, to be honest, to get it developed. And the main reason really has been funding. But I'm happy to report with your support, with the money from this event, the large part of the money from this event, that idea we had 2 years ago is going to be a national trial now, opening across the country this spring. It's going to be based in New York, but it's going to be all through centers throughout the country, including University of Chicago, right here in Chicago. So you're impacting patients, right, your neighbors, people right here. And I think, taking the perspective of the patients, the patients we talk to, these are not just clinical trials or drugs, but it's really a promise for the future, and I thank you on behalf of all of our patients. So, Equinox, thank you, Dave, thank you to all of you for coming out and for all your time and effort. It's really changing the way that we do research and changing the lives of our patients. Thank you. All right, guys, one more time.